Okay. Good morning. Good morning. I don't ever, I don't ever put the camera over here. Let me put the camera over here since the light is busting. Okay. Good morning. As you can see, I'm dyeing my eyebrow because I just feel like I'm in a little rut. Like I ain't even gonna cap. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna try to make it seem like shit is all bueno when it's really not bueno. Like oh my god, I remember side note, when I was little, I would get in trouble for putting on Blistex in class because it took me too long, right? Oh, you're playing. I went to Catholic school. So I would always get in trouble because it took me too long. Oh, you're playing. You want to play makeup. Da 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 da. We're in school, and it really just took me that long to put on Blistex. And it wasn't until I had got to high school and I had seen my history teacher. He had put on chopstick on both lips in one swipe. He said, and he was done. Like I said, oh, that's why I was getting in trouble because they didn't understand when you have lips, it take a little longer. But anyway, that's not what I came here to say. So I am dyeing my eyebrow. I'm about to put on some lip gloss too, but I'm dyeing my eyebrow because I just feel like I'm in a rut. Like mentally, I'm just not really. I'm not really feeling the best. Like I just feel like so, like shit. Just really feel like I don't know. It just feel like I don't know. I feel like more should be happening, more could be happening, but then again, at the same time, I'm not doing shit. So I'm just like, bitch, we gonna fucking do some shit. So I'm dyeing my eyebrows so I could feel cute. You know what I'm saying? Get back to feeling like me. Well, I was gonna make a video, a little YouTube short, but like I'm really debating because like the only reason I want to make the video is because I want to make a video, but like I really don't like want to actually do this because I don't do this. Like I was gonna make a video of me doing my edges, but I don't do my edges. So it's like, should I make a video for the sake of making a video? Or should I stay true to me? I mean, it's not really like I'm being fake and like I used to do my edges. Like I be doing edges, but like I don't be doing edges. Like it's been over a year since I did my edges. So it's like, but anyway, I think I might do it just so I could feel productive, just so I could feel like I'm actually not a waste of fucking space right now. Cause that's how I feel. I feel like I'm just like yesterday. I ain't do shit. I didn't do shit and I had shit to do. Like I have two videos to upload. Well, I have one video to upload, another video to edit. Didn't do any either that. And the uploading shit, like bitch, you could have just uploaded the video, but you didn't upload the video. So it's just like you really there's no excuse. Okay, this is what it is. Like I feel like my confidence lately just been whack. Like I don't know what it is. Like, and that's probably why I didn't do shit yesterday because I just feel like my confidence is just not there. I don't know. I don't know. I meditated for maybe like it was at least 10 minutes. It might have been longer, but it was at least 10 minutes. And I just feel like, bitch, you be meditating for 35 minutes. Fuck did you do a little 10-minute meditation? Like, girl, get it together. Get it together. So I'm probably gonna meditate, get my shit together, cause I just feel like the mental is just not really there. You feel me? So I have a TikTok to make. I definitely have a TikTok that I need to make, and I don't know why I'm putting it off because that's what the thing is. Like, oh, like I said, I just feel like my confidence is just not there. Like I don't feel as capable as I know I'm capable. Like all the things I gotta do today, like I know I could do it. I've done it before, and like that's the thing too. Like I've done it before, so it's not even like these are like new things. I've done it before, so it's just like, girl, what is you scared of? Like you scared You scared to do shit, but you asking why you ain't got no motion. You don't got no motion because you ain't doing shit, baby. But it's like, why I just feel like, why am I scared? What's the fear? Like, what is the fear? Why? What's going on? Like, I just feel like, I don't know, part of me just feels like I'm not good enough. But then the other part of me feels like I'm better than anybody that ever did it. So it's just like, if I feel like okay, cause like, I really feel like I'm capable. All these things that I have to do, I've done them already, like I said. So it's not even like I don't know how to do it, or like it's the first time, so like first time jitters or whatever, right? So what am I scared of? Like, okay, I think I got it, because I feel like if I don't do it, then I can't fail. But why is that coming up again? Why do I feel like I'm a fail? And the thing is, like, posting a TikTok, like this might not be the TikTok that go viral and I blow up off of, get millions of followers off of, right? But if that doesn't happen, it doesn't mean I failed. That means I'm one step closer to that TikTok that goes viral. So it's just like, why am I scary for the motion? Like, I want motion, but I'm not moving. Okay, I'm gonna meditate and I'll be back. Yo, let me get the good like so. I did my meditation. I did 35 minutes and it was actually way quicker than I expected. Like, I was, you know, how YouTube get down with the copyright. Well, I was saying, oh, so I did 35 minutes, right? And usually, like, during the meditation, I'd be like, I wonder how much time has passed. Oh, I wonder if I'm at the halfway mark. But, like, the 35 minutes went by so quick. I honestly could have probably did, like, 45. Because, like, when the alarm went off, like, I was like, oh, shoot, like, I was just really getting into it for real. So, meditation was good. Like, it's really crazy how much lighter you feel after, like, meditating. Like, it's almost like waking up again. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like, you know? So that was cool. What was it? So what did I do? I did a mantra and breathing, you know, releasing fears and letting go of the past. Like, that came up. So I was like, all right, my mantra finna be release the fear, release the fear, release the fear. But then the past came up and I was like, okay, I have to let go of the past and like who I was. Cause I feel like that's what the fear is. Like, I be thinking like everybody that knew me gonna be like, who this? And it's just like, forget the past, or like just little things that happened in the past. I keep thinking of the past and it's just like, for what? Who was that helping? It's not helping nobody. So it's definitely release the past, release the past, release the past. Cause that's what's holding me back. How I showed up in the past, I feel like showing up differently in the future is going to it's going to have some tension because it's so drastically different. But it's like, Dad, like, okay, like now I'm different. Now what? What you gonna do? Beat my ass? But yeah, so that was cool. Did that. I made my little YouTube short and uploaded it. So I was like, wow, I made the TikTok I was putting off making and uploaded it. What else I had to do? Now I feel like I got some laundry to do, so I'm gonna do some laundry. And I still have to upload my other YouTube video and then edit that video. But I got time. Oh, and I have to do that sewing project. Alright, so I got 3 things to do still. But it's like 1 o'clock. So I got time. I feel like I started conquering the day. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Dyeing this little eyebrow really woke a nigga up, got a nigga feeling herself. So I'm like, I could do this shit. I could do this shit. Like, I'm that bitch. It's a little too bright, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Like, I'm not tripping for real, for real. But yeah, like, shoot, I guess all I needed to do was remind myself who the fuck I am. Because, like, I was forgetting. And it was getting detrimental. Like, ooh, girl, like, we not even gonna talk about it. Cause I just felt myself kind of like yearning for the comfort of the past. Like, that's what it was. Like, I felt myself like fiending for like that level of comfort. And it's like the shit I'm wishing for, I'm asking for, it's gotta be uncomfortable. Like I have to accept that. Like that's, you feel me? Like I'm not accepting that. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but it's not bad. But yeah, ain't nothing much else. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's that from? What is that from? Let me put y'all down so I could get to chatting. Cause Chile. What? Why I look like an egghead? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we're just gonna keep going as if everything's alright because I don't even know. Is this shit blurry? What's going on? What did I do? What's today? It's tomorrow, the 15th. I don't know what time it is, but the sun going down a little bit, so it's probably like 3 something. No, I'm lying. No, it's definitely way past 3 something. It's probably like 4 something, about to be 5. Anyway, okay, so let me catch y'all up on media. Okay, so this morning, I don't even know if they was Jehovah Witness because they ain't say they was Jehovah Witness. But they was one of the motherfuckers that come to the door and talk about Jesus or whatever, or the God, or the Lord, our Savior in heaven and everything, right? And let me get myself together. All right, so they came to the door to talk about God or whatever, right? And I felt bad because, well, not I felt bad. So I opened the door because I felt bad because they seen me peek to see if, like, to see who it was. And I wasn't going to, like, just not open the door. Like, I just felt bad I wasn't going to open the door, even though I knew what it was going. I was like, okay, they about to talk about Jesus or whatever, right? So whatever, I opened the door to talk about Jesus. The conversation was cool or whatever. And they gave me this pamphlet, 5 questions about suffering answered. Awake. And there's one tear coming from her right eye. And I just feel like this is interesting. The conversation wasn't really. Okay, hold on. Is God to blame for our suffering? Are we to blame for our own suffering? Why do good people suffer? Were we meant to suffer? Will suffering end? Interesting. Because I have my own. Interesting. They have a whole bunch of different belief systems. It says what some believe: Hindus, Muslims, Jewish traditions, Buddhists, some tribal religions, Confucianists, Christians. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Hold up. Cause I really thought this might have some good, I feel like you could always find like little tidbits everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? This gonna say, is God to blame for our suffering? Okay. Let me read. Reading is fundamental. I'm gonna say this shit said natural disasters are punishment from God and children die because God needs more angels in heaven. Okay. They said, but is it possible that they have misrepresented God? Okay. Okay. Okay, someone might have some good shit in here, but it's just so funny that I received this today because actually we can get into this. Let me do this in order. Let me make this cute. Let me make this, a vibe. So all right, so finish my conversation up with them or whatever. Came back to the kitchen because I was to make some oatmeal. Both my parents is in the kitchen. My dad's like, why you didn't just tell them that we already have a believer? Firstly, you didn't even know what they was asking to be like, to just say that, for that to even be the answer to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so whatever. So my mom goes, how you know she didn't want to talk to them? And I'm just like, exactly. Like, so I had like, there was like a piece of bread like stuck to our door. What is so 444? What's tea? What's tea? I know what's tea. Oh God. Okay. So there was like a piece of bread stuck to our like gate door, whatever the thing is called. So obviously I want to throw it out because like what the hell. So I'm like, yeah, there was some bread on the door. My mom was like, oh, the squirrels be doing that. Like they be trying to hide the food or whatever to come back for it. And I'm like, oh, cause she's like, was it big? I'm like, yeah, it was like this big. She's like, oh wow, like okay. So we just like LOL about that or whatever, right? And she's like, what you do with it? I was like, I threw it out. She was like, oh, we supposed to spit on it or at least wet it because like they say if you don't do that, like you'll be in need or it's some superstition or whatever, right? But I didn't know about that oh, hear me, superstition because I just never heard about it. So I ain't whatever, I just do it or whatever, right? Hear my dad, oh, it's some superstition, da da da. You know your mother, these her superstitions or whatever, right? And I'm like, sir, you can't talk because you sing happy birthday. Like, that's a whole ritual with flames and candles. Like, that's a whole niggas is chanting in a circle, blowing out candles. It's a whole ritual, bro. Like you can't talk like in this other shit that you be taking part in, but you know certain shit you want to shun and like talk down on because you feel like you better than motherfuckers, something like that. I don't know. So I'm like, whatever. He like, oh, that's a thing. I'm like I just said, like yeah, niggas, it's a fucking chant and flames and candles involved. That sound like some witchery. Anyway, not even the main meat and potatoes. So me and my mom get into talking like so me and my mom was like, yeah, you know that should be real. Like and my mom was like, oh yeah, she basically was just saying like she didn't use these words, but this is what she was saying, like manifestation is real, like what you talk over your life is what's gonna come to fruition. So like watch your words and da da da. She was saying how she watching this guy and this person talk about how they basically spoke everything into their life, and she was talking about how and he over there like, oh, whatever, right? But then she goes like, and then this other guy talk about how just every day when you get up, you're supposed to make your bed because that sets the tone for your day, and like you're supposed to make sure that your space, is clean and nice because that sets the tone for your life, da da da, right? And he like, oh yeah, duh, feng shui. So you believe in feng shui, but spitting on bread is too far. Like he like, how is feng shui? I'm just like, the fact that you don't even want to hear yourself because you want to be like superior and right. I'm not even about to have this conversation with you. So like, I'm like, I whatever, like that's done, whatever, right? Cool, whatever. I'm making my oatmeal. He like, oh, could I have some when you finish making it? I'm like, yeah, sure. So obviously I make a little bit more so that is enough for he and I. I'm making the oatmeal, whatever. He coming, he's like, oh, why you ain't he's like, oh, how did the pictures you took the other day turn out? I'm like, oh, they was cool, they was good. He like, oh, why you ain't show me? I was like, cause you gonna tell me that they bad. He's like, why would I tell you that they bad? I'm like, cause that's what you always do. He kisses his teeth, stomps his feet, and runs away like a bitch, like a child. Like, you really just quit a tantrum because I just told you that. Like, this, okay, let me paint the picture for you. Every time I bring any artwork, anything I've made, food, anything I've done to him, not, I'm not asking you, what should I have done differently, or how do I make it look like this, or give me some tips so it could do that. I just be like, look what I made. Oh, why you ain't do this? Why you ain't do that? Why is this? We should have did like this. Oh, da 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 da. I'm tired of hearing that shit, so I don't go to you with my shit. Like I'm not about to like if I don't want to be criticized, I'm not about to go to the criticizer. Like plain and simple. So he stomps his feet, runs away like a bitch, and that's what I'm saying. Like he be moving like a fucking bitch sometimes. Like that, it's just like you a man. I'm supposed to respect you like a man, but that's how you move. When niggas tell you about yourself, and I even tell you about yourself because I didn't even say. Well, I did tell him about myself because like that's what you always do, bro. And you know it's true. That's why you ran away. But it's just like you talking about some you a man, but that's how you move, and I'm supposed to respect you like a man. I'm supposed to like you see what I'm saying? Like no, like get the fuck out of here, right? So then obviously he feeling real type of way. He running away, he quit a tantrum or whatever, and I felt my energy like shift, and it just dawned on me like, oh, this is a moment where I can't let the feelings of others affect what I got going on, my energy feel. Cause like he feeling bad or whatever, that don't got shit to do with me. I said what I have to say. You can feel any type of way you feel. That's your business, not mine. But like I really felt it affect my energy, and like I was kind of feeling a way, and I had to really come back and be like, no, How do I feel? What's going on in my energy field? What's my energy and what's his energy? And let that shit stay the fuck over there. Cause no, I'm not about to have that ruin my day. Like, so learned that that was a really good lesson. And that was, cause it wasn't even that deep. Like, it really wasn't even that deep. And I really almost let him like really like fuck up my day, fuck up my mood or whatever. Whatever. That was long winded. But I learned that lesson and I feel like I passed. Cause like I really felt myself making that damn oatmeal like, oh my God, like no, da da da. And I'm not gonna lie, eating my oatmeal, I tasted the twang. Like it it wasn't bad, but like I could just taste the difference in my food. Like it could have been worse, but the fact that I just tasted the difference, like yo, lesson learned, lesson learned. Cool, whatever, lesson learned. What else happened? So then I'm sitting chilling and I'm watching some videos on YouTube or whatever. And they talking some good shit, you know what I'm saying? And the topic of money comes up and it got me thinking about money and I was just like, okay, what's really tea? Why am I still broke, broke, broke? Like it's different if I was like a little broke or like just not having a a plethora of money. But like I'm oh whoa 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 whoa. I said I wasn't gonna call myself broke no more. I'm not calling myself broke no more. I'm not broke. I'm not broke. I'm not broke. I'm not broke. But I was just saying like why my bank accounts look the way they look right now, right? Like my bank accounts ain't never looked this bad. Like I've been down before, but this down, like it's giving basement Friday the 13th. You feel me? So I'm like, so I'm starting to get a little frustrated. I'm starting to get a little frustrated. Starting getting a little frustrated. Cause I'm just like, yo, something's not right. Something's not right. Something's not right. And I felt myself about to fold. I'm like, all right, you know what? Even though nigga said don't get a job because if you get a job, you're gonna be broke. That's not what you supposed to be doing right now. Like right now, at least, you supposed to be resting and supposed to be really listening for my guidance, right? But I'm like, I'm tired of not being able to buy a little Chinese food, buy a little weed, buy a little candy. Like, come on, like what's really tea, right? So I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, all right, I'm about to start applying to places. I'm about to just look for some anything at this point is better than nothing. Like slow motion better than no motion, right? So then I took a step back. I said, all right, let me meditate. Because I didn't meditate for the day. It was already like 1 p.m. And I've been up since like 6:30. So it's like, girl, you slacking. Let me meditate, right? Meditated for like 45 minutes. And the answers came. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The answers came. If I'm keeping it a stack stickity, if I'm keeping it a buck, it's just like I'm asking for all these things, but I'm not showing up as the person that could sustain these things. You feel me? Because I don't even want to say that's worthy of these things. Because like just being alive, I'm worthy of these things, right? But I'm not asking. I mean, I'm not being the person that's gonna sustain everything I'm asking for. Like I haven't been keeping all the promises I've made to myself. I feel like I'm gonna say half. I can't even call it majority if I'm keeping it a stat. Like if I'm being real for real, like I can't even say majority. Just I've been keeping half of the promises I made to myself, right? And that's not somebody that can keep the things that they asking for or could even handle the things that they asking for. You feel me? I'm meditating and it was just like, bitch, you not keeping your promises to yourself. Like you're not doing the shit you said you gonna do. Like you said you was gonna like okay, you meditating, cool, but you're not meditating on the schedule that you set for yourself. Like I had a whole routine set for myself, like wake up, journal, meditate, this. I do not do that shit. But I'm asking why my bank account looking the way it look, cause you don't fucking put in the work, bitch. You're not putting in the work. Like if you said you're gonna be a bitch that do this, and this, do this, and this, so you'll get this, and this. You feel me? So it's like I gotta really, I gotta really be real. Like I gotta really be this motherfucker that I say that I'm finna be. Like if I'm gonna be in the crib, I can't be in the crib doing nothing or doing shit that's not gonna benefit me. Like yeah, you took time to yourself. You know distance yourself from your friends, and you meditate every day, and you journal, and you posting your videos or whatever. But that's not all the promises you said. You said you was gonna be more consistent with your yoga. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I fell off for the yoga. It's like I pick up one. Like if I'm meditating, I'm not doing yoga. If I'm doing yoga, I'm not meditating. But it's like, but you said you're gonna do both of them things. So do both of them things. Like yeah, it's just like I have a set schedule that I put for myself, and I haven't even followed that shit for 3 days in a row. You feel me? So it's like, bitch, you not getting what you asking for because you not being who you said you was gonna be. Keep your promises, and you know what I'm saying, this shit gonna come. So I'm like, all right, I'm taking away all social media because I can't, apparently I can't handle it. Like I can't, you know what I'm saying, like I just can't handle it. Like I be saying like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but like I end up being on YouTube or I end up being on Tumblr. And I found myself today on Instagram, and that's really what made me be like, all right, bitch, you gotta take away every single social media. You can't be on Tumblr, you can't be on YouTube, you really just can't even be on your phone for real because, like, you using that shit to escape. Because I found myself on Instagram because I was Tumblr, nothing was like, nothing new was being posted, so, like, the feed was whack. So I'm like, oh, I could go to Instagram and just look at the explore pages. It'll be like it's gonna be giving Tumblr. No, bitch, you're not even supposed to be on Instagram. You said you wasn't gonna be on Instagram, you was gonna be on TikTok. What the fuck is you doing? So that's when it really clicked during meditation. Like you using these things to escape the things you said you was gonna do. You said you was gonna meditate, journal, draw, fucking do your yoga. Fuck is you scrolling on Instagram? Fuck is you on YouTube watching videos for? Get it together, sis. So that is basically what I came the conclusion that I came to with my meditation for today. And like the thing is too, like I meditate, like I said, I meditate for like 45 minutes. That 45 minutes went by dumb quick. Like I could definitely meditate for longer. I could definitely, you know what I'm saying, just do better, do more. Like if I can meditate for 45 minutes and that shit feel like this, like bitch, you playing yourself, you slacking, you super duper slacking. Like what's really tea, sis? Like, and you know what song came up when I was meditating? I don't know the name of it, but it's "Don't Save Her, She Don't Wanna Be Saved." Don't say, cause it was like like yesterday, I was yearning for a specific person to reach out and call me, or like we get on the phone or whatever, and they didn't. And me and this person really be tapped in, like we really be like in sync, like shit be really scary. So the fact that they didn't even like text a nigga back was like, it was a sign. Like you was trying to use that person to escape, you was trying to use that person to fall into old patterns, and she didn't save you because you don't want to be saved. Like that's not what you want, babe. That's not what you want. You don't want to fall into these old patterns, and I'm just so thankful that I didn't. Thankful that they did not answer their phone. Well, yeah, they did not answer their phone because like that was not what needs to be on. Like, and fucking that. Remember, I was saying how I was just like, so I don't even want to say nervous, but like I was just like procrastinating posting that TikTok. Bitch, why that shit got 0 views? Did I violated community guidelines? I've violated community guidelines before, but it's like it's one of those violations that they think is a violation, but you gotta appeal it and they be like, oh my bad. I've done that before, but the video's gotten up to like at least 200 views, and then they be like, oh wait, chill, violation, appeal, oh my bad, right? 0 fucking views. Whatever, I appealed it, they like, all right, my bad, you got your sound back. 0 fucking views. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make a duet to let niggas know like this video exists. Go run it up. 10 fucking views. I'm like, all right, I'm hearing you loud and clear. Like, I'm not gonna get what I want until I do or become the motherfucker that gets who they want. So that was that. That was that. I'm about to say I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I have shit to fill my days. But I've made that schedule. I know what I gotta do. Like, girl, You just gotta really tap in for real. Like if you say you gonna be this bitch, you gonna motherfucking be this bitch. Oh, okay, so back to this tear, right? On her. So I just feel like it was real interesting that it's a pamphlet about suffering and she's crying from one eye. It's her right eye. Right? Or her left eye? That's her left eye. That's her right eye? I don't know, but my right eye. So I know that I'm acting like shit is sweet even though it's not, and I know that there's some parts of me that's like hurting and shit is just not as sweet as I'm thinking. I think it is. I'm thinking it is, right? And like this eczema. You got eczema? This eczema, like yo, oh my gosh, no, cause like that looks terrible. Oh my god, nah, son, this might not even be eczema. Nah, I mean it is. Nah, it might not, cause what the fuck? It look way worse on camera. I'm not even gonna lie to you, cause like obviously I done looked at it. Nah, son, what the fuck? Nah, this doctor's appointment to hurry. Like it really like in person, it don't look that bad. On camera though, nah, that shit look terrible. Nah, what the fuck? Wow, no, that's crazy. Okay, so I feel like this eczema really like letting me know, like, all right, bitch, you really not okay. Like how you saying you okay? And I know there's something I need to release. And the things like I feel myself, like I would feel myself feeling like I want to cry, or like literally like one, like even during my meditation, like my right eye would like feel like pressure on, not pressure, but like it's about to water up, but like no tear would come, and that's been happening ever since I really said like, all right, bitch, like mentally I'm not really okay, like how I be saying I'm okay. So I know I need to release. Nah, I'm really thinking about this fucking eczema because like, that shit's crazy. Like this shit look terrible. Nah, son. I have never like this bad. Nah, never. Like that shit look bad, yo. Damn. Nah, but I'm saying like, all right, I know there's something I need to release. I know there's something, but like, I haven't been crying. Nothing's. I. It's just not. I don't know why it's what's blocking it, and I don't even know what it is I really need to release from keeping a book. Like I just know that there's something there. Like I just be feeling it. Like nothing's been triggering the kid. You feel me? So I know there's that. Hopefully I can get it together and release this shit, cause baby, now my arm looks terrible. Wow, and this shit hurt too. Like, and that was the thing too. Like that was frustrating me too. Like I just feel like I ain't never been this down, bro. Like bank accounts whack, skin whack, like everything whack. Like not everything. Let me not say everything, but like what's tea? What is really tea? Like damn, bro. Nah, this shit is crazy. Nah, like I think yo, put looking at it on camera, really putting this shit into perspective. Like it don't look that bad in person. Like it looks bad in person because like it looked like something's going on with my skin clearly, and like I've never had eczema this bad, and like this much of my skin has never been like affected. Like usually it'd be like a little patch over here, maybe a patch on my leg, like or be like, you know what I'm saying, like little patch. Like this is my entire arm, bro. Like that's crazy. And my anyway. So yeah, I'm wanting to release in my dream. Oh, so okay, so I had a dream, right? And I have found some money. And it wasn't quarters this time. It was big bills. It was 50s and hundreds, like straight 50s and hundreds. I had found at least, like now if I'm thinking about it for real, it was like a stack of money like this big that I had found. And it was all 50s and hundreds. It was mostly hundreds though. Maybe a couple tens, but like it was mostly 50s and hundreds. And it was like this big. And then I found some more hundreds on the floor. Like I found like maybe like three more hundreds on the floor. So I found mad bread, and I was on this. I was on this trip. I was in Jamaica and found the bread, and I was like, I got bread to move around. Like shit, sweet. Like this shit came just in time. Shit came in clutch. I could go to the store. I could buy everything I need. And then I was with this childhood friend that I haven't, like I said, I haven't even spoke to this person. Probably, bro, probably almost 10 years, if not more. But they was on a trip, and it was just giving me like, all right, I got the message for that. I got the message for that. So that was cool. I feel like there was another dream though. Oh, okay. Okay, there was another dream. There was another dream. So then, remember when I was saying I'm sad about what this friend like I don't want to call it the death of this friendship because like that's I feel like that's finalizing it, and it really don't need to be that, and it really don't need to be no death. I know for a fact though there has to be distance. Like I know for a fact like the distance I'm taking now might be for longer than I was expecting when I initially took this distance, right? So that friend and their little accomplice. Okay, so I was out and I was, like keeping my distance from everybody, but like niggas was finding me still and being like, yo, like you ain't answer my text, like yo, what's going on? Da da da. And I'm just like, yo, chill, 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 chill my body, chill my body. And a couple of our friends were just like, alright, whatever. Then it got to them, and the accomplice had did some dumb shit that just made me like reminded me like, yo, remember that you feel that this person is dumb. Like remember how you feel about this person. Like don't let the loneliness drive you back into their arms, but just remember that you really feel like this person's fucking idiot sometimes, right? And then the friend that had the dead flowers, she was like how she was crying because we haven't been talking and she missed me, da 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 da. And I almost was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I had to remember, like, no, keep your boundary. It don't matter what the fuck they got going on. They trying to reel you back in, but it's not gonna work. It's not going to work. So yeah, that kind of even more like solidified what I was thinking with like the dead flowers and like what that might mean for the friendship. Like that kind of even more solidified, and I was just like, damn, like I guess, shit really, you know what I'm saying? And then even like during my meditation, more so after like certain things were coming up, and I was just like, see, during when this was happening, you didn't peep what it really meant. Like you was just la la la, and it was blatant, obvious that like this person may not. I don't even want to say might not have the best intentions, but like don't be keeping it 100 with you, like how you be thinking or how you would want. Like it's just like it was just a whole bunch of things that was coming to me, and I'm just like, oh damn, that's obvious that this person was really on some shady shit. Like maybe you wanted to think about that. Maybe you want to take that into consideration. Because if this is really your man's, like how you want it to be your man's, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't say that. They wouldn't be on that type timing. So I was really like, damn. And that just really like goes to show like sometimes like we be thinking like messages from the universe, spirit, whoever be coming, and it be all cryptic and it be numbers, and you gotta it sometimes be blatant as fuck. It be like, no, don't go. And you be like, LOL. Like shit really be clear as day. Like, and I'm just thinking about like some of the shit that was said. I'm just like, yo, shorty really tried to like dim my light, but it was like like sometimes it was packaged as if they were trying to big me up. But other times I was just like, damn, bitch, that shit was obvious and you missed that shit. You missed that shit because you couldn't tap the fuck in. But now you tapping the fuck in and you gonna hit all that shit. You gonna get all that shit. You gonna get all that motherfucking tea. Everything gotta be fucking goo up. Like, you really about to be, you're not about to miss no messages, shorty. Like, nah, we can't afford that right now. All right, I'm done talking because it's been like 30 minutes. I forgot to say something. One more thing. It's not really like relevant too much, but I just really feels like I really feel like it really like shows like the level of maturity and like just really why this nigga ain't eat the fucking oatmeal? You asked me for some, but because I hurt your feelings, you caught the attitude, you not gonna eat the fucking oatmeal that I done made. I didn't have to make that much if you wasn't gonna fucking eat it like that, and that's the shit that you just like, come on, bro. Grow the fuck up. You sick fucking 66, bro. Old as shit. Moving like a fucking child. Like, I didn't have to fucking make the oatmeal if you wasn't gonna eat. Like, how you fucking look, how you fucking sound. Like, I just have to say that. Because, like, I just feel like it's that deep. It's really that deep, bro. All right. All right. Anyway, I'm out of here for real.